Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the perfect Valentine's Day fragrances. In my opinion, a Valentine's Day fragrance is a date night scent, assuming that you would celebrate Valentine's Day, later at night, going out for dinner maybe even staying in for dinner, but just something sexy, something alluring. I have some affordable fragrances in this video, then I have some more expensive fragrances in this video, but I don't believe I have too many niche at all. But yeah, these are all going to be stuff that I would wear for Valentine's Day. I still don't know what I'm going to wear for Valentine's Day. Honestly, my boyfriend has like the worst taste in perfume. I'm serious. So I don't really know what I'm gonna wear for Valentine's Day. Probably just something that I enjoy and he can just deal with it, And if you don't have a Valentine, I completely understand. I was single for like 4 to 5 years straight, so I feel you. Like, just go out with your galentines or just spend time with your family. Like, anybody can be your Valentine. Like, don't let capitalism and like this low-key fake holiday get you in your feelings, okay? This video is just for fun and it can apply, to any date that you go on. It doesn't even have to just be Valentine's Day. So without further ado, let's just get into this video. We're starting off with affordable scents. So I have 2 from Bath & Body Works. This one's a bit juvenile. I personally, I don't know when I would wear this. I wore this a lot during the height of the pandemic, and it was just because I wasn't going out anywhere. So I was literally like, it was just me alone in my room. Very, very sweet. I love sickly sweet gourmands like this, but I feel like some people might think, wow, that's a lot. This has wild raspberry jam, powdered sugar, and it's supposed to smell like a warm, fluffy donut, which it definitely delivers on that front. It's not a synthetic scent. It's very much smells so realistic. But I wouldn't say it's like a sour jam or a sugar-free jam. It's like very sugary, jammy, and sweet. This section, although these are affordable, some of these are kind of like teenager recommendations. Like if you are a teenager or you're like 20, 21, like this is something maybe you would want to wear on a date with your partner. I don't know. So yeah. So I think it matches the vibes because it's flirtatious and it's sweet, but the opposite of that is Into the Night. This is sexy. Like that one isn't sexy at all. This is sexy. I feel like this would appeal to all ages, maybe not so much for the teenagers. So that's why I said that one's better for teenagers. This is more like, I'm in my early 20s. I love this one, but this is very much like grown woman, grown man, like whatever you identify as. This is like one of Bath & Body Works' most mature, badass scents. It really smells like a designer eau de parfum, and I've never smelled anything quite like it. I've smelled things that kind of are deep and dark like this one, but this is very unique. Like I've never smelled a fragrance that smells exactly like this. And so it has raspberry noir, amber, rose, patchouli, and mocha musk. So it's really that rose, that patchouli that's making it mature and sexy and deep. But then that mocha musk and the raspberry is just giving me what I needed to have. So, and I just adore this packaging, like everything about it, A+. Okay, I have another teenage recommendation. I promise we'll get to more of these sexy ones like Into the Night, but this is Sweet Love by Bodycology. This is if you're on a budget and you really like those innocent, flirtatious, sweet perfumes. So this does have some florals and it has whipped cream as well. It's not too heavy on the florals. I would say it's very much like a juicy, strawberry, some sort of red fruit. Again, you have to be going for that certain vibe to enjoy this, but I wanted to mention it anyways. Okay, and then this is the last kind of teenage one. This is Escada's Candy Love, and I love this one. This is it's like sweet tarts. It's a strawberry milkshake on the dry down a little bit because all it has is 3 notes. I think it's vanilla, I might be wrong on that one, candy apple, and rose. Just very straightforward, like really pretty sweet scent. It's a little tart, but it's sweet at the same time. I just absolutely adore this one. I think this would be a great Valentine's Day gift as well. So you guys, if anybody's watching this for their partner, like shopping for fragrances for their partner, make sure your partner likes these types of scents though, because some people don't. Anyway, another flirtatious, cute one, but it has better longevity. It's just a little bit a step above, a little more expensive. If you don't want to go with those body mist, then I really like this one. So this one especially for teenagers and young adults. This is the last affordable fragrance in this video. This is Sofía by Sofia Vergara, and I also recommend Love for Valentine's Day. Both of them are great. I only rehomed Love because my mom really liked it and I wasn't really using it as much, so I gave it to her, but that's another good one, and it can replace one of the recommendations I'm going to mention later. But this one is so different from Love. This is plummy, and I believe there's patchouli. If there's not patchouli, then maybe I'm going crazy. It kind of reminds me of Into the Night, except like this one has raspberry and mocha musk. This one is like plum and lots of berries, but they're both deep and sexy and mature. This one is great. This one is honestly so versatile. Like, I've seen a lot of people say that this is their signature, they wear it all the time. Like, this is perfect for the office. This is perfect for an interview. This is perfect for going out with your friends for brunch. This is good for date night. It's like, it's really amazing. Black Opium, of course. I don't recommend gifting this to your partner if you are watching this as a gift guide type of thing, because A, they either might have it, B, they think it's basic, C, they don't like it, you know, because this has been around for a while. So if your partner doesn't have it in their collection, they probably don't like it or they don't want it. And if they do have it in their collection, obviously you don't want to get it for them again. I don't think people will notice. Like, whoever you're going on the date with is not going to be like, oh my God, that's the most basic fragrance in the world. Like, they're not going to think that, you know? They're gonna think you smell good AF. This has coffee, pear, pink pepper. It's sexy. Like, honestly, the criteria for me for date night or sexy fragrances is it sweet in some capacity without being too sweet, even though I mentioned some super sweet fragrances? Is it a little spicy? Something about a spice, a little kick of spice really does it for me. Maybe if it's not spicy, then it needs to be like woody, or there needs to be something else that's making it complex and interesting so that somebody is just intrigued by you. You know, you're mysterious. Yeah, and maybe some patchouli or musk or something that's just, you know, grounding it out or deepening it, if you will. And this just checks off all the boxes. You can't even lie. If you don't like pink pepper or you don't like Black Opium for some reason, again, Love by Sofia Vergara is kind of similar. It also has coffee, but it's just sweeter overall and it doesn't have a spiciness. So if you like fruit choulis, I have the perfect fragrance for you. This is Mon Paris, and this has tons of berries and patchouli. Okay, honestly, I didn't even think about this until just now, but these have maybe not exactly the same composition, but similar berries. And I believe it has patchouli. I might be wrong. And this has berries and patchouli. Honestly, I prefer Mon Paris. This is just, you know, if you want to do the fruitiness and you want to go that route and you want to smell like berries, but you want it to be a bit more sophisticated, this is the way to go. This is a really popular one. If you don't like this one, maybe try Intensement. I know that some people say intense or some people say intense. Anyway, this is one that I'm a big fan of. I want to say certain words on YouTube, but I'm like so worried about my digital footprint. Anyways, any of the scandals are just sexy, okay? Like, you either love it or you hate it though. So again, warning, if you're watching this as a gift guide, it's a risk to get somebody a Scandal fragrance. I actually hated the original Scandal when I first got it, and then I grew to love it somehow. But I got rid of Scandal, got Scandal by Night. This is my preferred flanker. I also love Au Paris. That one is fresher. So I think that one's like the safest one you could go with as a gift. Anyway, but as for wearing, I just love the added cherry note in here. It's just a sour, juicy cherry on top of the amazing floral composition, the amazing honey that's all over this fragrance. It's just, I mean, I could see some people getting a headache from this, so I'd be careful, you know, like you might want to wear this around your partner before you just go out on a limb and wear it on Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? But like, for the right person, as for the wearer and your partner, this is like everything. You know, I love this fragrance. If I was dating someone who wore this perfume, I would be obsessed. Like, this is just so juicy and attractive and alluring, and I love it. So I recommend all the Scandals. My favorite is Scandal by Night by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is a good one. This is Valentino's Donna Born in Roma, and this is a great gift idea. It's a very popular fragrance, so they might have it by now, especially if they're a big fan of perfume. But this is kind of one of those that I feel like it's a generally safe blind buy. I don't see too many people hating on it. I feel like a lot of people love it, and it's not overdone yet. I think I did do kind of a meme video on TikTok, a video on TikTok saying that this one is a little overhyped, but it's still good or something like that. I don't remember what the sound was. And that's how I feel. Like, I do think people rave about this heavily because it's some people's favorites. I think it's just a great fragrance. Like, I don't really give it too much, but I think it's great. Again, this has pink pepper. It has jasmine and jasmine tea. I'm forgetting a lot of the other notes, you guys, but it's just very well balanced. Like, that's the thing about this fragrance. And like, don't even get me started on the bottle. It's stunning. Even though it doesn't have a cap, like, it's just out in the open like this, you know, very annoying when you're moving apartments, which I had to do like after I got this. But yeah, it's a stunning bottle. Everybody loves the bottle. It's gonna look so good on somebody's shelf, and it's sweet without being too sweet. It has that tea note that's a little refreshing, but not too fresh. Pink pepper adds the spice, you guys. It's just like, it ticks all the boxes. This is one of those fragrances that it's like daytime and nighttime, any season. Like, it's that versatile, and you know, maybe that is why people give it so much, because it is so versatile. It's a gorgeous bottle and it's a good scent, and it has good longevity. Like, there's just nothing bad about it. So, you know, really recommend you guys wearing this if you are going out. This one is another heavy hitter. This reminds me a lot of Scandal by Night. This is Dior Poison Girl. Okay, so I have the Eau de Parfum. This is harder to find. It's not going to be in your Ulta. It's not going to be in your Sephora. You will find the Eau de Toilette. That one is fresher, more citrusy, and, you know, obviously a different type of fragrance. So I fell in love with this when I first got it, and I still like it, but it's heavy, first of all, and the almond is, it's just there. And I love almond, but it's just a lot. This is very, very sweet. So similarly to Scandal by Night, it's just heavy, it's in your face, but not as polarizing as Scandal, I think, because Scandal has like cherry and honey and lots of florals. This is like a lot of roses, some citrus, some almond, very sweet. It's just heavy. How many times can I say the same thing? That being said, that's my experience with the EDP. I can tell by the EDT, it's not as heavy. So I think either one, you know, would be great to wear on a night out. This one I feel is a winter fragrance because it is so heavy, but the EDT might fare well for any season. Yeah, this is, and it's sexy. It just is. I can't tell you why. I'm just gonna have to move on because that one, I do recommend, but I recommend you wear it if you own it. I don't really recommend you guys like going out and buying it or like gifting it to anybody because it's a risk. Okay, next is Good Girl Supreme. So I think a lot of people are going to be mentioning Good Girl in their Valentine's Day videos, or Legere, you know, or the Very Good Girl is another good one. They're all excellent, honestly. And that's the thing. You kind of have to find out, you know, what you like. This one is my personal favorite, and the few people I've seen talk about it also love it. Like, I know Xenia, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I know Xenia really likes this fragrance. She just mentioned it in a recent video. And I've seen a couple other people talk about it. Anyway, this is creamy. It's that tonka bean. So there's tonka bean, there's jasmine. Jasmine can sometimes be annoying, like in Alien. And here, I feel like it's not that bad. It's just like a beautiful white floral. There's jasmine in so many fragrances I love. So it's not like an Alien jasmine. The berries and the tonka bean are just a perfect match made in heaven. It doesn't have that many notes, but it's literally perfect. And I don't know why this is so sexy to me. This is like my go-to, like going out on a date night type of thing. Like if I'm going to a steakhouse, I'd probably wear this. If I was going to, I don't know, like where else would I go that's fancy? I don't know. I almost wore this to a basketball game I went to last night, but I was like, I don't know, like basketball game is not really sexy vibes, you know? This is like sexy. Valentine's Day, this is probably like one of my #1 recommendations in this video. And it's a beautiful gift. Like I said, there's a good girl for everyone. So you might be taking a risk gifting someone a good girl of your choice, but you know, you can always do exchanges and stuff, right? I don't know. This is Narciso Rodriguez for her Fleur Musc. And all of the Narcisos are amazing. Honestly, these are some of the most beautifully composed fragrances. I don't know what it is. Maybe they use really high quality fragrance oils. He is especially the king of musk, I swear. So I like all of them, honestly. This is especially for my grown women, my grown people. You know what I mean? Like I'm 23 and I still wear this. I wore this like 2 years ago as well. Honestly, out of this whole video, this is the most floral and less like fruity floral or less sweet or gourmand. This is literally just a beautiful floral without being too loud and obnoxious. I swear some floral perfumes overdo it. Like I feel like I'm going to suffocate when I smell some of them, like Alien or Pure Poison. This is just so, that's why I'm saying I respect Narciso so much, because he makes some of the most beautiful, balanced, stunning florals that don't overdo it. And this is another classy one. So again, if you're going for those classy vibes, maybe not as sexy, but you just want to smell timeless and elegant is the word, then I really recommend these. So this would be a great gift as well. I think my mom got me a trio of these little travel sprays, and I was able to try all three. Fleur musk was my favorite. For her is nice as well. And I do like pure musk, but that one is just straight up musk. And it's more like a fresh and clean scent rather than like a flirty Valentine's Day scent. So this is my recommendation. Okay, now we're getting into the top three. So Good Girl Supreme is still up there, but these are some of my favorites. And one of these is gonna be worn on Valentine's Day. I don't know, it's gonna be down to these four, I think. Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge Extrait. So again, ooh, every time I smell it, I swear, you guys know, like when you have your collection, you just go by and you kind of start sniffing your bottles, seeing how you still feel about them, whatever. Every time I smell this, I'm like, yeah, that's a queen right there. Oh my God. And I have the tiniest dent and I'm like crying inside. I mean, there's still so much left, but I'm crying inside because she was not cheap, even though I got her half off. Sweet. A little bit of spice with the saffron. Woody. It's literally stunning. There's a reason people copy the scent over and over. I prefer the extrait. It's sweeter. Oh yeah, the extrait has almond, of course, but the almond is nothing like Poison Girl, where it's a little heavier and kind of Play-Doh-y. This one is just, ooh, chef's kiss. So yeah, if you can afford it, let me tell you right now, if you can afford it and your partner doesn't already own baccarat, I know, well, no, not everybody likes baccarat, but this is a crowd pleaser. You know, most people are gonna like this when you wear it. Most people are gonna love to receive it. So if you can afford to give someone baccarat, the original or the extrait, I prefer the extrait. It's more expensive, but the original is just as good, honestly. So, you know, and it's a special occasion. So if you own it, wear it. It's Valentine's Day. Like, come on now. Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. You guys, this is the perfect Valentine's Day scent. I don't know if I'm going to wear it. My man said this smells like cigarettes. Like, he's literally delusional. But anyway, it doesn't. Let me just tell you that. It has saffron as well, but it's a lot more power. Well, also this has pink pepper. So saffron and pink pepper, extra spice, boom in your face. And it has a gorgeous jammy rose. So feminine. You don't have to, you know, be a woman to wear this, but it's so feminine. The bottle is stunning. Like, this would be an amazing gift. So I don't see this being for everyone, but it's definitely for me. So before you gift this, make sure they like spicy perfumes, or they would like Middle Eastern inspired scents, that they even like rose. Some people don't like rose, but this is just stunning. Like, I could go on and on and on. It's their best composition to date, period. But you guys know my queen, my love, my man said this smells like baby powder. So that's his view on it. But this is my signature scent. This is my favorite. This is Delina Exclusif by Parfums de Marly. And this is very sweet, I'll tell you that. Okay, so what I will say is there's a Delina for everybody as well. If you want a tartar, that's a weird word, a tartar rose floral, like you still want the lychee and everything, but you want it to be a little more tart and fresh, go with the original Delina. That's like one of the most popular fragrances in the world. You guys know that, but I'm just saying, if somebody's watching this as a gift guide, this turns it into a creamy rose. It's just powdery, it's sweet, and you get rid of that tartness and that freshness, because I do not like that. This is heavier in my opinion. And then Delina La Rose is like very aquatic and fresh. So there's one for everyone, honestly. And you know, this one is still gorgeous. This would be an amazing, amazing gift. Definitely recommend getting out in Fragrance Net or something, because it'll be a lot cheaper. Anyway, I don't know why I left this one for last, because this is like low-key. It's not very sexy. It's just my favorite. So like, I would find any special occasion to wear this, because it's expensive and it's bougie, and I don't want to just like wear this willy-nilly. So it's a contender for sure, and I really recommend it to you guys. But that is the end of this video. I am so excited for you guys to watch this. Need to get it up ASAP so that you guys can watch this before Valentine's Day. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.